What is up? My name is Garrett Yogurt on Twitter, YOOGRRTT. Welcome back to another In Rotation album review. My name is Garrett again. I don't know why I have to tell you 17 times, but I like to, just to have a good time. Today we're talking about the Aminé 1.5 album, LP, EP, mixtape, album, as he would call it, which I don't know the exact reasoning behind that, but if I had to guess, I think he's just making a smart commentary on the fact that mixtapes don't exist anymore. You can call it an EP, you can call it an album, but there's not really a mixtape. It's all on the internets. It's all being approved by certification. The fun of samples is all got to be cleared, which is probably for a good thing to get people paid. But the time and days of Dat Piff having the most exclusive projects for the most exclusive artists is definitely over. So this is kind of a middle ground. It's a follow-up to his last year's album, which was called like Sorry You Could Wait, or Good For You. That's what it was called, his 2017 album. But this is coming by way of Genius.com, where I'm getting all these track listings to jump into it. We got about 13 tracks on this project. Track number 1 is Dr. Whoever. Track number 2 is Hiccup featuring Gunna. Track number 3 is Reel It In. Track number 4 is Blackjack. Track number 5 is Why. Track number 6 is Shine. Track number 7 is Chingy. Track number 8 is Dapper Dan featuring G Herbo. Track number 9 is Can't You. Track number 10 is Sugar Parents featuring Rico Nasty. Killed that one. 11 is Shut the Fuck Up 2. Track number 2 is Ratchet Saturn Girl. And track number 13 is Together. Aminé is the guy who... And Ricky Thompson, who's this YouTuber, I guess, he's the man providing the narration on several songs. I was wondering about that as well, but there you go. That's who it was. And apparently the reason why no one really knew this was coming was because he kind of just announced its official drop like 8 hours before it was going to come out on Twitter. He just posted the track list and the cover art and a promotional video. Yeah, and that was kind of where the whole like EP, LP, mixtape, album like thing came from, and it was like a cool little skit. He's very personable, that's for damn sure. If you've ever seen an Aminé video, particularly for Red Mercedes, you will definitely know that this man has a lot of charisma, a lot of attitude. He's a really funny guy. Just even in the lyrical content on all of his songs, I've always had this kind of flary, I'm out here like deal with it, bitch, kind of flow and kind of just attitude on a lot of his tracks. But to be honest, this album is not one that's really like sticking with me beyond a few songs. The standouts for me are Dr. Whoever, Hiccup, and Reel It In. I think those three play back to back so fucking well. Especially Gunna's just appearance on this whole thing. It's only one track, but that seems to be the track I'm always playing, is Hiccup. So shout out to Gunner. Dapper Dan is actually a really fun song with G Herbo, but other than that, man, I mean, Shut the Fuck Up 2 is fine. Ratchet Saturn Girl is cool, but this thing doesn't play through as well. And I know I named a good fourth of the album, third of the album, so that's pretty good numbers if this is something that we weren't really like hyped up for. There wasn't many, if any, singles. It came out on August 15th, 2018. So the whole thing with Aminé for me is that I didn't want to do this, but I don't think it's outrageous to say that right now he is a one-hit wonder, in the sense that he had Caroline, and that popped up on SoundCloud, promoted like a motherfucker, and then before you knew it was on the radio, and like whoever was pushing that song was very fucking smart, because that is a hit. But I almost get the vibe from Aminé that he doesn't want those types of hits, and I don't know why, as like someone from the outside is able to say that about an artist. Like, why wouldn't he want a fucking hit? I know, like, it doesn't make sense to me either, but I think he's comfortable doing these types of things, as far as like putting out like 1.5 as like an LP, like just fucking with everybody, and then also like, I don't know, like I feel like he's able to just like make commentaries on the rap game, because I don't think he really fucks with the politics of it. That's the vibe I always get from him, is that he's just authentically himself, and he got caught up into this like hype mainstream freight train that just came through and hit everybody in the fucking face. But Dr. Whoever, Hiccup, and Reel It In play back to back so fucking well. G Herbo's verse on Dapper Dan has some really good wordplay on there. But let's just talk about this Sugar Parents song with Rico Nasty real quick. I'm a big fan of Rico Nasty. I think she was like Teflon Don is obviously a bigger artist, but no one was really expecting her to be on the XXL cover. I was championing, like, if Cardi B ain't on there, you better put Rico Nasty on there. And, you know, like, she's definitely a lot better than, like, people give her credit for, and I don't know if it's a female thing, but she has a lot of hit songs. If you're not familiar with Rico Nasty, do not let this be the only thing. She's not even bad on the song. It's just the concept of this fucking song that cringes me out, like that they're so rich that they can be our sugar parents, like they, but it's like he's the sugar daddy and she's the sugar mama to like respective, so like together they become sugar parents, and like it just wasn't a very good concept for a song, like, to begin with. And then to really like hone it in, they just keep repeating the same shit like over and over, it felt like. And that song rubbed me the wrong way. I felt bad because I was really excited to see Rico Nasty on there. It just happened to be not the song that I wanted. But his lyrical flow and just even his melodies are really good. Aminé can sing his ass off. Like, you hear that on Y, and you hear that on like a lot of different ones. But fucking Caroline, you know that this guy has this vocal range that is insane, and it's like a sing rappy type thing. He's very good at both, and he has a very distinct like look as well. So I don't know why this man isn't bigger than he is beyond that one song, Caroline. Not that that's his only good song, but that is like the only one that really hit the charts and got people knowing what Aminé is. But the whole, like, I guess Dr. Whoever is apparently about this secret like former relationship that he had with Kehlani, I guess. I don't know, whatever. But there's a lot of like real stuff in here. He's talking about his life. He's talking about the past few years. He's talking about being in the game now. He's talking about just dealing with it. And while it didn't resonate with me in the most like direct way, where it's like, this is my project of the year, I think that there is a lot of good substance on here. And if you're gonna just like write Aminé off, this is not a fair project to do that for, because this project actually does stand better than some of his other stuff. I will listen to this album more than I did the last album. I just don't think he still has that album, the album. Yeah, and I think that's all I really want to say about 1.5. This is going to be kind of a shorter review. It's good. Like I said, standout tracks, Hiccup, Reel It In, Dapper Dan, and Dr. Whoever is great too. It's just there's not that one Caroline type hit, so it's like I don't know. Like, I really don't. But Y is good. Reel It In's really good. Like, Reel It In and Hiccup are like my two jams right now off that thing. But I can't sit here and say that 2 tracks out of 13 really make an album like the greatest ever. Like, I feel like there should be maybe a little bit more, and I would have liked to have had more. But yeah, my name is Garrett.Yoker on Twitter. What are you missing? What am I missing? What is your favorite tracks on this album? Is there one that I'm just looking over completely and I should maybe give another chance as far as selling to me? Let me know in the comment section below. Hit that like button if you'd like. Subscribe for more album reviews, visual tracks, and next to below, a lot of cool things are coming on this channel. New compilation at the end of the month. Interview series is coming soon. Again, used to do in rotation conversations back in the day. You can look those up. They're all archived on this channel, mostly in audio form. I kind of scrapped most of the video, so but if you want to check that out, those exist. And yeah, thank you so much, and that's all, folks.